Hey guys and ladies, I'm back for my second vlog, and if you haven't been to my vlog channel yet, or my video channel, or seen my videos, I've started these videos dedicated to you folks in hopes to inspire you and inspire myself along the way if you are a current DEPer or you are actually interested in the military or the Navy. So with that, it's an exciting time to be looking at my video channel, and I'm going to be starting this process. So I'm happy to be here. I'm also happy to answer your general questions if I can answer them to my best ability. Regarding questions, I did get a general question regarding my DEP program, which is the delayed entry program, the space between signing my contract, which was January of 2012 of this year, and going off to boot camp, which is June 12th of this year. So the question came from, I believe, Mike Twins is how you pronounce that, your YouTube alias name, but it is MKE Twins, one word. Thank you for asking that question, and I'm going to answer your question regarding the DEP program and what my thoughts or what happened at my DEP meeting. So really quickly jumping into it, my DEP meeting, the first one that I've been to, that is, was about a week and a half ago. I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't prepared. I was just kind of thrown in there. I just went in there with an open mind and finished everything to my best ability. So it really depends on your local recruiting station. From what I've gathered, my recruiting station requires us to meet at our DEP meetings twice a month, once the first Thursday and the second time the third Thursday of the month. I meet for about 2 hours, so I met at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. FYI, you want to be there 15 minutes earlier, so 3:45 before you report to your DEP meeting. From what I've been told, the Navy life, it's best to report 15 minutes earlier than the actual time. So 3:45, I showed up. There was a saluting format or a greeting that I had to do. I had to salute the flag. I had to salute a person. Not sure why I had to do that. Actually, I will understand that later. I believe it's just to acclimate myself to sailor life. When you aboard a ship, you have to greet a flag or a person, and there's a special way of doing it. I believe there's also that formality is also executed when you leave the ship too, as well. So that was my entry. I waited around for a little bit, and then I had my picture taken since I was a new DEPer. So they took my picture, and after that we did marching drills, or I believe stance, or I don't know exactly how you call it, because I'm just learning it too myself. So basically, for the first time, I got into a single line and I learned how to turn. So they're military turns, I believe that they're called, where you turn right, turn left, and you turn about face, those kind of things. You turn all the way around. I've never done that before. It was very awkward. It was very clunky, but I will work on those, I promise you. So we worked on that for a while. I was also tested on my Sailor's Creed that particular day. Luckily, I was already prepared, so I knew what the Sailor's Creed was. However, I do need to do more practice on that since they wanted it flawless, so I'll be working more on that. After that, they asked me if I knew my 11 general orders, which is another a requirement that you're supposed to learn in depth. So I will talk more about those other details later on, but I wanted to tell you what my DEP meeting was like. After that, we went back inside after our marching drills, and I was actually separated from the rest of the DEPers because I was required to take a test. It was a 30 to 45 minute test regarding drugs and how drugs are not tolerated in the Navy. So if you're a first-time DEPer, I believe you're required to take that test. It was a ridiculous test since, for me at least, since I've been away from the high school scene and the college scene for a while. I'm 34, so I know what temptation is like. I know what party life can be like. I don't do drugs. and I just don't want to think about those kind of things. But it's just when I was reading the packet, I was I was laughing inside because these are things that I haven't seen since high school. So really. That test is really for younger applicants, but I understand no matter what age you're in the military, you shouldn't be doing those things. So I went ahead and completed that. The lesson of the day, when I was at my first DEP meeting, from what I heard, I got a brief afterwards. They just really went over kind of like the life after or during your military process, or after boot camp, I should say. That's what I was alluding to, is how to save money. What to expect on your finances within the military. So I didn't attend that particular class, but I really kind of already understood from the briefing that I got from my recruiter about how to use your money effectively, not to live over your means, and how to best survive on your military pay for your first several years, and also looking towards the long term of your career contract if you decide to make a longer career if you're in the military or in the Navy. So that was my first DEP meeting. I don't know what my next DEP meeting will be like as well, since they don't tell me. My next DEP meeting, by the way, will be tomorrow, so I'm supposed to report there tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and I'll be there definitely at 3:45. So Mike Twins, I hope that answers your question. And for all you other folks that are watching this video right now, I hope that answered some of your general questions around the DEP meetings as well. I will get more into more different details of the DEP meetings if you want them. Also, I have other things that I want to cover as well regarding the ASVAB and also MEPS too. So until then, I'm going to wrap up my second vlog, and I will talk to you guys later. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know down on the floor, or actually no, actually it's the description box down below, the comments box, or just give me a private message, and definitely subscribe if you like what you're seeing. So until next time, I will see you guys later, and take care.